meeting with a prayer. Say, Father, Lord, everything we want to discuss here today, as it's entering our right ear, don't let it get out from our left ear. What do you mean by that? Because they will lie and lie and lie and lie, and they will close it with prayer. And then you go out there and see how shady they are. You know what I mean?
And then he said, Egmon, Ayoni o. You know the Ayoni, when the Ayoni logo slogan started in Nigeria, maybe around
there. Or Keruba and Seraphim thing.
I just looked at him. I said, Oga, Ayo Buruku Lele. Baba your Buruku, Baba nonsense lenso.
For me, insurance number, you know?
He just went silent because he knows that all what he's been saying is not going to work with this man here.
So manipulative.
So it's about time we change our intellect, our understanding level, our etiquette. There's a lot that's gone wrong.
A lot.
But we need to accept. We need to accept that we are in a quagmire. We are in a dilemma. Because in psychology, if you don't accept that you've got a problem, you can never find a solution.
You can't.
But the minute you accept you got a problem, that's your first step into healing. Your problem is solved from that moment upwards. But you see that denial.
Problem, you will never psychologically begin to think of a solution. You know, what you have,
you see,
it's going to be a coping and coping, and hoping that
it's a coping mechanism.
No, don't.
And denial can go on from generation to generation.
That's right.
And they never stop. They never solve the problem.
That's right.
And then it inflicts other people from generation to generation, and those ones will be having problems, and they don't know where the problem came from, because they've been lying to them from generation backwards. They didn't tell them the truth. So nobody is ready to admit that, oh, my grandfather was at fault. He lied to us. Because if you say that, they will say, So you can see where I'm coming from.
I do.
It's the same system, corrupt, from generation to generation. Nobody is above problem. Nobody is above misgivings in life. That is what makes us human.
Anyway, thank you so much.
That is what makes us human. Thank you very much, Gary.
So
nice talking to you.
Right.
I really enjoyed it.
God bless you.
All right. Let's give somebody else a chance to call in.
We are almost out of our time anyway. So I have one more thing to just add. You see, talking about something that people don't like to take responsibility. Okay. Look at this guy. He was arrested for skull mining, right, in Abeokuta. And according to those who arrested him, is harvesting dead people's skulls from different tombs in burial grounds. So there is a number of heads that he needs to get so that he will become rich. So there was a day on this program that I kind of said something about the pandemic of ritualists. It's always been there, but these days on social media, there's like nearly a day gone by that you won't see somebody arrested for ritual or this or that. I mean, okay, let's say there's never a week gone by that you won't see people arrested for mining skulls. They want to be rich. There are a set of people, especially in Yoruba land, that believes that they can become very rich, right, by cutting off head of their fellow human being or exhuming the head of the dead people. I call this a mental disorder, but it is also like a problem of living in denial of a thing. However, maybe it is time for us to begin to preach cremation. If I have the political will, I will kind of legislate on, forget about this religious nonsense that, you know, you have to bury the whole body, because what you have right now has become, the worse the country becomes, the desperate or the more desperate people become. So I am going to advise that instead of burying your people in Yoruba land, maybe we should begin to cremate them. Just burn their body and everything and keep the ashes. This may possibly discourage people, because when they say rest in peace, our dead bodies are not even resting. You face all the issue of Nigeria, all this problem of Nigeria, you can't die. The survivors are there with a digger and shovel to dig your grave and cut off your skull, because they believe they can make money or become rich. I haven't seen any billionaire in the Forbes list that made his money from mining skulls for ritual. None. But right now, Nigeria is turning people into mad people. And our people are almost the most eats right now, exhuming skulls for ritual. It's global. Social media is a global village now. So maybe it is time for us to begin to cremate our dead bodies. My mom, when we buried my mom in Udugbulu, guess what we did? I had to pay for concrete. This is not concrete slab. After putting the coffin in the ground, we had to pour concrete on the coffin. Concrete. So that she can possibly rest in peace, intact. Yeah, because you're not guaranteed that some people will not go on and dig her up to take her bones for money ritual. It is a pandemic. And when they know that the children are not living in the same town, and then who is blowing them? The pandemic of the economic destruction that they are facing. Your loved ones that you buried in a village or you buried somewhere that is secluded, you become the victim of the grave. They have a name for them. I think they call them the grave, the grave invaders or something like that. It is a pandemic, and there is no rich man in the Forbes list that made this money from exhuming corpses or cutting off heads. And with the level that Nigeria is going, nobody will believe you, because there are those assuring them that if they can get the head, if you can get this skull, if you can get that. It's unfortunate, but that is where we are going to draw the curtains this evening. Thank you so much, everyone, for your time again. And I shall see you tomorrow. I'm actually going to, because I think I feel better now, so I may be back tomorrow to continue our reading. But this time around, we are going to read something more local, something more relative. It's going to be The Blood on the Niger by Emeka Okocha, an untold story of the Nigerian Civil War. So here is the version, somebody else's version of what happened and how it went down. So you can join me tomorrow afternoon from 2 p.m. Yeah, if I don't feel too, under the weather. So we shall read another historical piece about Nigeria and how we arrived at where we are now and why it is ideal to actually preach a peaceful breakup of the contraption, or at worst, a renegotiation of the entire union. Okay. So thanks so much for your time. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And I shall see you again tomorrow. Good night.
Máyégún làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Máyégún làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Máyégún ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Lórí Facebook lórí YouTube.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Máyégún já wa sí.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Bó bá ṣe eré àní Máyégún máa wí.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Máyégún Diary politico.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Máyégún.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Àní Máyégún làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Prẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ̀rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. Àyè.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súra kì Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súra kì